Dear students, today we shall write a pros and cons essay. Open your books at page 109, exercise 1. Before reading the text, let's get acquainted with new words. Listen to them and write down in your vocabularies.
Argument, consume, distance, drawback, environmentally friendly, fossil fuel, ideal, pollution, suitable.
Now let's read the essay. We all like traveling to different places, but what is the best means of transport? To many people, the airplane is their first choice. There are certain advantages to traveling by plane. Firstly, it is the fastest means of transport. Planes are ideal if you want to travel to another country in a few hours. Also, traveling by plane is comfortable. You can relax, read a book, listen to music, or play your favorite games. On the other hand, there are drawbacks to traveling by airplane. First of all, it's quite expensive. Tickets cost a lot of money. Secondly, it is not environmentally friendly. Planes cause a lot of pollution because of the large amount of fossil fuels they consume. To sum up, there are arguments both for and against traveling by plane. Although planes are fast, they are most suitable for long distances. For shorter journey, it is better to use a form of transport that is cheaper and causes less pollution. And now let's complete the table. Pros, justification and example. Cons, justification and examples. Let's look. Pros. Planes are fastest means of transport and they are comfortable. For example, we can travel to another country in a few hours. You can relax, read a book, listen to music or play games. Cons are: planes are quite expensive, not environmentally friendly, because we know that tickets cost a lot of money and planes cause a lot of pollution. In exercise 2, you are to look at the links in bold in the text and which of them list points. Look at the text there. Firstly, also, secondly. Conclude. We may say, to sum up, introduce an opposing opinion, we say, on the other hand. In exercise 3, we are to read the statements about traveling by bus and tick them with letters P for pros and C for cons. And let's think of justifications and examples. Let's start. It is a cheap way to travel. It's a pro. Tickets don't cost too much. They can be tiring. It's a con. Journeys can take a long time. They can be crowded. It's also a con. There can be lots of passengers on popular routes. It's an environmentally friendly means of transport. It's a pro. When people take the bus, there are fewer cars on the roads. And your task is exercise 4. You are to use the ideas on the right to write an essay about the pros and cons of traveling by bus. Follow the plan. Let's look. First paragraph, state the topic. Paragraph 2, advantages and justifications or examples. For example, there are certain advantages to traveling by bus. Firstly, also, and so on. In the third paragraph, you will tell about disadvantages and justifications or examples. On the other hand, there are certain drawbacks to traveling by bus, first of all, secondly, and so on. And in the last paragraph, you will express your opinion. To sum up, although there are so. Don't forget to use appropriate linkers. Let's listen to the model.
We all need to get around. But what is the best means of transport in a city? To many people, the bus is their first choice. There are certain advantages to traveling by bus. Firstly, it is a cheap way to travel. Tickets don't cost much. Also, it's an environmentally friendly means of transport. This is because when people take the bus, there are fewer cars on the roads. On the other hand, there are drawbacks to traveling by bus. First of all, they can be tiring. Journeys can take a long time. Secondly, they can be crowded. There can be lots of passengers on popular routes. To sum up, there are arguments both for and against traveling by bus. Although buses are cheap and environmentally friendly, they are better for short journeys. For longer journeys, it is better to use a form of transport that is less tiring and less crowded.